Wayne Thiebaud is an American painter known for his colorful works depicting commonplace objects, pastries, ice cream cones, or lipsticks. Thiebaud is associated with the pop art movement because of his interest in everyday popular objects. Thiebaud also uses exaggerated colors and well-defined shadows in his work. Sugar Vault is a local business in Hyattsville, Maryland, known for their over-the-top pastries. Yum! Are those pancakes? So we are going to be drawing Wayne Thiebaud cupcakes with a Sugar Vault twist. Hello, artists. Let's make some Wayne Thiebaud meets Sugar Vault cupcakes. You can see that I've already done 2 examples and I've got room for one more that I'm going to draw with you. And I did some decorations on top. I think you could go even more wild than I did. You're kids. You're super creative. So, but I did add, gummy worm, an Oreo. That's supposed to be a little macaroon. I made sure it had some nice big bold shadows that we learned Wayne Thiebaud was famous for using. And I'm going to add some color to these, but that's optional. If you have color, I'd love you to make these super bright and colorful like the artist Wayne Thiebaud did. I'm going to do my example in pen so that you can see it, but you should always work in pencil first. You can see that I did that. I'm not just saying that. You should usually draw things in pencil first so you can make mistakes, but I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, so fingers crossed that I don't mess up, although I could always turn it into a beautiful oops. So to start your cupcakes, I'm going to show you how to make a basic cupcake. There's lots of videos online. Some of you might want to make it a cute kawaii cupcake with big eyes on it. That's fine. I want you to have fun with this. So if you'd like to look up other videos, there's lots out there. But here's the basic steps to a cupcake. You can do one big one, or I think it's fun to do a few in a row because then you just get more fun ideas that you can put on there. Okay, first step is to draw kind of a curved line, just slightly curved. That's good, I like that. Now my cupcake lines, the sides of my little cupcake base are going to go out a little bit. When that cupcake expanded in the oven, it gets a little wider, or that's how the trays already are. Now my top is going to be curved just like the bottom was, just a little bit. It's very subtle. Now I'm ready to start adding some kind of icing top. So I do it by drawing, it's like I'm doing 2 C's facing each other. My next layer, kind of the same, but it comes a little, and they can be uneven. One side could be longer, maybe dip in. This is icing, it flows on, not perfectly symmetrical. Now you could keep going. You could make this one really tall and do layer after layer. But when you're ready to end it with a kind of final touch, you might try doing a little swirl like that. It's almost like an S shape. Do this all in pencil so that you can play around with it. And I just kind of chose to give it a swirly top like that. Now you need to do this in pencil so that you can go add all the fun things onto it. I did it in pen just so that you could see it. But now you would add gummy bears or cookies or a whole nother cupcake onto this. Lollipops. Oh, that would be fun. Lollipops sticking out of this. The other things that I add are the lines for our little cupcake holder. And then we talked about how Wayne Thiebaud always drew shadows. If my shadows, you have to decide which direction they're going to go, and then always do that for each of them. My cupcakes seem to also be growing. I like that. They get bigger and bigger each time. So maybe my shadow will get a little bigger. You can just draw a shadow over here. I like to have it start A little bit here. This is a bigger cupcake, so I think it needs a bigger shadow. See how I did that? And then there's always to shade it in. I'm kind of hatching to shade it in. And the direction that I did my lines matters too. In fact, I think I want it a little darker, so I'm going to go over it again. And that's it, friends. Now it's your job to add lots of fun stuff to these cupcakes so that they become sugar vaulted. I want lots of crazy things, and please submit it to me on Seesaw.